Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here, Safi Financial Network, April 30th, 2025. Last day of April was fantastic day. Why? Because S&P 500 daily chart tells us that we just got a back test at this area, exactly the same scenario that we nailed yesterday. So we were looking for kind of like a pullback market, just that went down to 54.30 and then nicely tested this area looking sharp for another rally. We are just a touch below SMA 50 on a daily chart. And if we recapture that one, that would be quite bullish. And the next stop is going to be 5,700, 57 to 5,800. That's the area that I'm looking at. So right now, everything looks like bullish. As we expected, this is the low that we expected. This is the higher low. Still looking for kind of like a volatility in months of May. So I'm not surprised if we see some kind of like a bullish consolidation forming another higher low. That would be the best case scenario if you are bullish. Even if you're bearish, I don't know what's going to be your stop level, especially for today price action. You should just get this as like a nice bear momentum, and you should just get back to the bull side. I don't know. I have no kind of like inclination to the bearish momentum right now. I'm kind of like a quite bullish actually since this low. April was kind of like a bullish month, and but May, maybe June is going to be volatile scenario as well. So we'll see how it goes. Microsoft and Meta just came up with their earnings. Seems like the announcement was great. Market just show very nicely upside move, and we are just taking from there. So S&P 500, 40 points to the upside, 55.98, pretty close to 5,600, which is SMA 50. So that's the resistance there, and we are kind of like in oversold condition, actually overbought condition in daily chart, but in a weekly chart, if we just go through, we'll see that. So this is kind of like the bull reversal we are seeing, and also RSI is getting back to its bullish momentum. MACD is showing development on the bull side and in a price action. So we are getting into important resistance here. So 5660 to 5600, that's the area that I'm looking at for a reversal. Look at this. This is kind of like the supply area, but the stochastic momentum, everything looks like bullish. So we may see some kind of like a push to the higher price, but as I said, 56 to 57.50, that's the area that we may see some kind of like a hiccups reversal to the downside, and that would be very healthy for the market. Moving on to Nasdaq, which is quite bullish today. So Nasdaq recaptured this SMA 50 since this drop. This is very bullish. And we are just confirming that this bullish momentum is continuing to the upside, potentially for 20,000 to 20,500. That's the scenario that I'm looking at. So if you want to just mark it on your chart, this is the area that we may see some kind of like a hiccups for the market. We may see some kind of like a stretch out again further this week. And that's quite bullish for this week. But all in all, when we are getting to the months of, I would say, June, that would be May and June, that would be kind of like a volatile market. So Nasdaq is taking the leadership. You see that? So 60 SMA 60, which is my bullish indicator, is about to recapture. So we are waiting for this to just getting through on a weekly basis and close above 20,000. That would be quite bullish signal for the market overall. So even if we get to the bear side for a couple of weeks, that would be kind of like a corrective move rather than just a bear sign. So just be mindful of that one. But right now, on a daily basis, we are quite overstretched. We are looking for kind of like a correction, and that would be very healthy for the market. Moving on to the Dow Jones, which is US 30. Just getting back to the upside nicely. We just tested this SMA 20 on a daily basis, getting back to this high. Still, we are below this April 9 top. So we need to recapture these 41,000 to 41,400. So that's the level that I'm looking at. If we get above this, so that would be double confirmation bullish momentum. Why? We are getting above this trend line, which is bullish, and also we are getting above this important resistance, which was kind of like a quite take long for the other indexes as well to get through above this. Right now, the bullish structure is forming on a Dow, and if you're looking for more upside move to go higher. Moving on to gold, gold is just going down today and 29, 30 points to the downside. I still looking for kind of like a good correction to this area to 3,000 to 3,150. That's the area that I'm looking at. This is the first target. The second target is going to be less than 3,000. I'm not sure if we get to less than 3,000, but right now 3,000 to 3,150. That's going to be quite a realistic scenario for gold. Silver is down 1% today, so it's kind of like a confirming that we are in a bearish momentum. And if this is kind of like an ABC movement, we are in a C wave right now. So let's see if we get to this area to 25 to $27 per ounce, and that would be um, quite bullish for the long term and great buying opportunity for silver. Crude is down due to Saudi. They just again seems like they're starting for another price war with OPEC Plus or something. I have no idea about that, but I saw in the news that Saudi is gonna just pouring lots of oil again into the market, and that would be kind of like a bearish for a short term, 3% to the downside today, and we may see some kind of like a final low 51 to 53 due to this momentum forming a nice divergence for another rally to the upside. I'm just looking for that one, to be honest, to see what's happening with the crude market. Moving on to Bitcoin individual names, a Bitcoin bullish consolidation. This is great, and more consolidation means more higher prices coming down the road. Ethereum is the same consolidation very, very nicely. So Ethereum is getting to the level that probably we will get to that one soon, just because it's gonna just have like a 20 to 25% to the upside. Bond yield is just going down 3.61%. Treasury at the other side actually didn't go all the way up. It's just going down to 89.47. But I would say Treasury can hold up this level for another rally. VIX uptick today, but look at the price action. This is just a rejection or back test on the 27 to 29. We may see more downside is coming to $24. Dixie is up today, quite a bullish actually consolidation here nicely. So Dixie can recapture 100, even 101 down the road. But again, I'm just looking for a weaker dollar. So any rally could be a selling opportunity. But short term, we can see some kind of like a bullish momentum. Apple technology work getting back to the upside 212 recaptured nicely, stay above it. So 220 potentially is coming down the road. Tomorrow is going to be Apple earning and also Amazon earning as well. So Amazon is just getting back to the board side. And after hours, a pretty substantial move, 190 to the upside for Amazon. This is quite bullish. And Meta just earning announced, and they quite have like a good earning, 549 for today close before earning and 582 after hours. It means that we are just getting for a bullish momentum for Meta, getting back to April 9 top. Microsoft, great move, $418 after earnings announcement. As I said before, this is very, very nice bullish scenario. So Microsoft, I would say 440 is coming down the road. This is very, very good result for us because we are kind of like a shareholder and we accumulate more here, especially in this area. So we are pretty happy about this. Google just nicely going back up after earnings, just going down. But I would say this is kind of like a shakeout. This happens to Google a lot. And if you're just looking for 180 to 184 is coming, Netflix new all-time high. 1,131. Tesla just forming a nice back test to 269 and then getting back to the upside today. And I believe that this formation is pretty bullish, quite bullish, and we can recapture as 282 today. This is quite bullish as well. So let's see if Tesla can go to 300 to 325. Semiconductor index nicely getting back to the bull side. Nice bullish consolidation after hours. It goes higher. SOX the same pattern here, going higher as well. Taiwan Semiconductor just moving higher today after earnings. Actually just came back up as well. AMD nice bullish consolidation. 99.25 after hours, quite bullish. Nvidia nicely getting above this neckline after hours. This is very bullish. And I'm just looking for 120 to 124 for NVIDIA coming down the road. So we'll see how it goes. A Texas Instrument, again, a nice pop today, actually getting back down and getting back up. So this means this is very, very nice typical scenario for a bullish consolidation. We have a pop going down, retest, gap fill, getting back to the upside. I believe 173 is coming down the road. Lam Research, good bullish consolidation here for Lam Research as well. 76 to 78 is coming down the road. XLF, good bullish consolidation, getting back to the upside today. KBE, good bullish consolidation for bond banking ETF, like a big bank ETF. So just getting back to the upside nicely. KRE, bullish consolidation. All in all, I should say, market is forming a nice consolidation. Different sectors, different stocks. If you see that, JP Morgan, look at this, bullish consolidation. Goldman Sachs, bullish consolidation. Bank of America, bullish consolidation. Wells Fargo, it's already triggered to the upside, and we are just looking for $74. GDX, it's forming a bearish consolidation, I would say. So this is coming along with gold. If gold is getting back to the downside, GDX can go lower for a corrective move. This is kind of like a drop base for another drop potentially. AEM, this is not a bearish consolidation. This is bullish consolidation. This looks good to me, to be honest. Not bad price action, but Newmont is getting back to the downside. Doji bar even after hours going lower, and also gold barrick just a gap down, going down, and then getting back to the upside intraday session. This, I would say, there are lots of buyers around 17 to 18, so we'll see how it goes. XLE, this is energy market spider. So along with crude is getting back to the downside gap down and sellers to control. Exxon, the same price action going down here. And Chevron is getting back again to 130 to 135 level demand area. So we'll see how it goes. Still looking bullish for the energy. I know that some fundamental news are getting bearish, but this is going to be quite well for US because they like to see, especially Trump administration, like to see cheaper crude. So right now, they are just taking benefit out of it, and that they can control the inflation. If inflation goes down, they can just bring the rate down, and that's going to be quite bullish for the market. All right, guys, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.